Now, the African Growth Opportunity Act, AGOA, became possible after a sustained campaign by eminent African leaders, among them Uganda's Yoweri Museveni. It allowed for easier access to the American market in a bid to win the continent of dependence on aid. However, as AGOA illustrates, it's one thing to put legislation and another to trade. As Samuel Setumba reports, there are stereotypes that need to be broken for trade to take place.
For such markets like the United States, unique intricacies and perceptions are key barriers to be broken if anyone is going to set foot and succeed in such markets. Speak to an American and ask them what many think of Africa, and you will begin to see why much work should be done.
Africa, before I came, I'm actually a little bit embarrassed to say, I was a little bit afraid of coming. Our media tends to focus on the negative.
I kind of had mixed feelings come in, so I came in with an open mind and I'm just falling in love.
These are honest expressions of students from the Lutherland Pacific University of Seattle, Washington, who are here for a visit. Besides policy, it seems trade between Africa and the US has to deal with a certain key social factor: stereotypes.
The biggest barrier right now are the stereotypes that the American people hold about Africa. And I think, I'd like to say it, there's a stereotype that goes both ways. Most Americans think that all Africans are poor. And what I've found is that many African people think that all Americans are rich. So that's a huge problem right there, because it's not the case. So by organizing conversations and discussions where we can get on the same page, then we can find basis for common ground, and we realize that we're both in seek of prosperity.
Here she speaks more for the small businesses that could actually do business together and circumvent the processes and complexities of large companies.
I've seen a lot of the coffee growers. I work at a local coffee company in my hometown, and we get a lot of our beans from South America and also from Kenya. And so I really like the small farming community, and we in America are really interested in the local, in the getting it from this farmer that grows his own beans and sells them almost directly to us.
Many people still believe that you swing from trees and have lions and zebras for pets. And that way, there's really no respect for your business acumen. And so they don't see you as a viable trading partner. And so the purpose of the work is to uplift what's good about Uganda and to put you in a very positive light, so that people at home that are just the small business people can say, oh, here is an opportunity. Because our economy in the United States is struggling, and we're looking for ways, the common small business person looking for ways to generate cash flows, generate more revenues, and foreign trade is really one of those ways.
So far, the leading opportunities lie in items like coffee, vanilla, and crafts, among others. The US is just not yet a key trading partner with Uganda, yet the opportunity is there. Much more work at all levels needs to be done, gradually and sustained, for Uganda to reap from the largest economy in the world. Samuel Setumba, NTV Business.